following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie, but he could be playing the part of the league MVP, and he'd be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. On play action now, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Reichert connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. And there are oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down by Wilson. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Williams from the gun. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Williams set to pass. Has his man caught by Odunze. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Chicago Bears.
First down, Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Motion man right is Jefferson. Off play action. It's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now McCarthy. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Room to run inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Offense to the line for second down.
At the Bears' 16-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. That's incomplete on second down. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
A 29-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the third time's the charm for them. They find some success. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty. Here's Williams. He can run it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Third down. Here's Williams. He's running for it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Vikings' 46-yard line.
Going run again with Swift. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
9-yard line.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Williams will look to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams on first down. He's going to tuck it and run. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly,
it's on the turf. He falls out. He lost it. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and long from here. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Santos connects on the point after, and they'll take the lead.
Bears 7, Vikings 6.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
J.J. McCarthy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
7 brings up second down at the 30.
They'll run the draw with Jones. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! Bears pick it up, headed the other way. That return actually went backward a bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Brings up second down.
Here's second and 5. Getting out to his left. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
Now Williams. The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. Fourth down coming up.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Moore with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Justin Jefferson.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Williams to throw on 1st. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
And 12.
Big strike here to Moore. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
27 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Odunze's got it right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
He takes it himself. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears. With it, 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got time here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
He was defended by Jonathan Owens.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
gain of 16 yards.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
Brings up second down.
Second and 3. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And 35 seconds isn't a ton, but it is enough to muster up a little something. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
They're looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. What a start to the 2025 season. Full slate of games, Sunday of week 1. Let's get to it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for a big one, the divisional round rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Khalil Shakir. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Bills get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the touchdown king from 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs. He tied for the league lead with 16 rushing touchdowns in 2024. He's got his first of the season right here. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And it's Puka Nacua. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Rams wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. That was the offense for the Bears to be... Second down carry for Jones. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Jones once more. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings...
1st and 10, here's Jones. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 27. He's going to keep it this time. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker.
6 yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. McCarthy throwing here. That's caught. This is Addison. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Give up the middle to Jones. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears about set for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams on the play action. He's stepping up and takes off for this one. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Even pace on the coverage.
Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10
Markers
at the
reset, ball at the 37. First down, Williams. Big catch is made, and he got defeated. Kevin O'Connell not happy with the officials at the moment. The challenge flag is out.
Play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. First down throw by Williams. He's got Moore once again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to have some goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for another Chicago Bears. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Looking from the gun, Williams. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a lead just before the end of the third. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Juke the defender. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. On play action now, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. By a man, and now he's in the clear. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way through the touchdown.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Bears 24.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with us. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Williams set to pass. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Williams from the gun. He's running for it. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the Vikings 43-yard line.
2nd and 8. He's smartly won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Punt team on the field. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Vikings now set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
I mean, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
With a solid gain there and gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
From the 37. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without true interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your makes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Stays in the pocket. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. When you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Takes this one at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, Williams to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by a field goal. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for it, it's Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Connection to Odunze. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
14 yards.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And he's hit and set out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
Out of bounds, right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw it. He's got more once again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the air, McCarthy. Hawkinson has it, working that middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
On play action, Williams. Flush down out to his left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far. In past years, potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
right there. That will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Williams on first down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 5-yard gain.
Toss play, Swift. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he'll score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears claim a 6-point lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Santos now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. The Vikings offense back to the field now. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Well, I'm sure right about now, partner, they would have rather won this game on that opening touchdown like the old overtime rules, but at least some of these defenders got to be enjoying a chance to shut a game down themselves here, right?
Such a benefit of the new rules is it makes both defenses relevant, a factor in deciding the game's outcome in OT. And we're seeing the defense right here. Just created that negative play. Is trying to end it themselves.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this needs to be a good one. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. So the Bears come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.